Christmas card.
It's going to be 100 by the time we're done.
My name's Don Fish. I'm Executive Director of the North Carolina Sports Hall of Fame. We're honored to be here to celebrate this great occasion because Peggy Kirk Bell is one of our 281 inductees, and she is the most recognized and beloved and loved person that we have ever had in the Hall of Fame. And what she's contributed to the game of golf, particularly ladies golf, means so much to the state of North Carolina, to our hall. Just want to wish her an incredible happy birthday. It's a delight to be here, and thank her for all that she's done for the state of North Carolina, for golf, and for the youngsters she reaches out to on a constant basis.
Hi. I'm Nancy, and I'm Peggy's niece, and I am going to share two things that have particularly affected me in my life and my development as a person through Peggy's influence. And the first of those things is that from the time I was a very small child, I can remember feeling that Peggy was a role model for me. It just impressed the heck out of me that as a young woman she had been able to do something very unconventional. She knew her own mind, she figured out what she wanted to do, and she went out there and did it, even though it was very unusual for a young woman at that time. So her pursuing her golf career and being so incredibly successful at that, and also the fact that she decided she needed a plane and bought one and flew it around, just that sense of adventure. I just thought, what an incredible spirit that woman has to be able to do those things. So even though I'm not somebody who's been particularly interested in golf, and that particular path was not my path, the spirit that enabled her to accomplish all that she's accomplished in her life has always meant a lot to me.
And you mentioned something about your mom and the connection she had with your mom.
Yeah. The relationship between my aunt and my mother was a beautiful thing to witness. They were very different people, different interests, different lifestyles, different personalities, but they, from as early as I can remember, they had an intimacy and a love for one another and a supportive relationship and admiration for one another that I really have not seen often in my life. And it was just a great pleasure growing up to be around the two of them, to hear them get going when they were telling stories about their childhood, about this very interesting and dynamic extended family that we have, the Kirk family, and just to see that closeness. It was a beautiful thing to see, and I treasure that. Thank you, Aunt Peg, I love you.
Too. Hi, what's your name?
Walker Bell.
Walker, how old are you?
I am 10 years old.
Oh, you're 10, and I hear you started learning golf not long ago.
Yes.
And you had a pretty good teacher. Who was that?
That was my grandmother, Peggy Bell.
And what made her a good teacher?
She would tell you what to do. If you were in the middle of the swing, she would come up and she'd tell you to stop, and she'd tell you what to do right, and she'd tell you the right grip, and she would show you exactly what to do.
And what's one of the best tips she's given you?
The best tip was about your posture, that to stand with your right foot kind of behind you and swing all the way through.
Good. Good. And why is your grandmother so great? What makes her great?
Because she has helped started a lot of groups and stuff like that.
Great. Thank you so much. You want to say happy birthday?
Happy birthday. Love you.
What has she done great for my golf game? She told me when I was a little kid that she could teach me the secret, and I'm almost 50 and I still don't have it, so I'm waiting. Anytime, Mom, please. And what makes her so great is she is an amazing individual, one of my best friends in life, and I love you dearly, Mom, and thank you for all you've done and all you've been. I appreciate it.